Imagine a world without traffic lights, home security systems, or even potato chips. Hard to picture, right? What if I told you that many of the everyday conveniences we take for granted were brought to life by Black inventors whose names you might not even know? Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of Black inventors and their incredible contributions that have shaped our lives in ways you never imagined. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss this. Let's kick things off with a name you might not have heard before, Sarah Boone. In 1892, she revolutionized the way we iron clothes by inventing the improved ironing board. Her design made it easier to iron garments, especially women's clothing, and it's the basis for the modern ironing board we use today. Sarah Boone was a dressmaker, and she understood the challenges of ironing delicate fabrics. Her invention included a narrow curved board that allowed for more precise ironing, especially for sleeves and bodices. Next up, we have Garrett Morgan, who invented the three-light traffic signal in 1923. His invention made our roads safer by adding a yield component to the existing traffic lights. Garrett Morgan was not just an inventor, but also a businessman and community leader. He witnessed a severe accident at an intersection and decided to create a solution. His traffic signal was a T-shaped pole unit that featured three positions: stop, go, and an all-directional stop position to allow pedestrians to cross safely. Ever wondered who came up with the idea of a home security system? That would be Marie Van Britten Brown. In 1966, she co-invented an early version of the home security system, complete with a camera and a monitor to see who was at the door. Marie was a nurse, and her husband was an electronics technician. They lived in a neighborhood with a high crime rate, and she often felt unsafe at home alone. Her system included a camera that could slide into and look through 4 peepholes in the door, a monitor, and a two-way microphone to communicate with visitors. Let's talk about something sweet: potato chips. George Crumb, a chef, invented potato chips in 1853. It was a happy accident that turned into one of the world's favorite snacks. The story goes that a customer at his restaurant kept sending back his fried potatoes, complaining they were too thick. In frustration, Crumb sliced the potatoes as thin as possible, fried them until they were crispy, and added extra salt. To his surprise, the customer loved them, and potato chips were born. Moving on to something life-saving: the gas mask. Garrett Morgan, yes, the same guy who invented the traffic light, also developed the gas mask in 1914. His invention saved countless lives, especially during World War I. Morgan's gas mask was initially designed for firefighters and included a hood with an air tube that reached the ground, allowing the wearer to breathe clean air. It was later adapted for use by soldiers in the trenches during the war. Did you know that the blood bank was pioneered by Dr. Charles Richard Drew? His research on blood preservation led to the first large-scale blood banks, which have saved millions of lives. Dr. Drew discovered that plasma could be separated from whole blood and stored for longer periods. This breakthrough was crucial during World War II, as it allowed for the mass collection and storage of blood for injured soldiers. Alexander Miles improved the automatic elevator doors in 1887, making elevators much safer and more efficient. Before his invention, elevator doors had to be manually opened and closed, which led to many accidents. Miles's design included a mechanism that automatically opened and closed the elevator doors when it reached a floor, significantly improving safety. James E. West co-invented the electret microphone in 1964, which is used in almost all modern devices that require microphones, from phones to hearing aids. West's microphone was more sensitive, reliable, and cost-effective than previous models. Today, over 90% of microphones used in devices such as telephones, camcorders, and hearing aids are based on his design. These are just a few of the many contributions made by Black inventors. Their innovations have not only made our lives easier, but have also paved the way for future advancements. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating stories from history. Thanks for watching.